Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. This is going to be another yarn talk video and I have quite a few finished objects to share with you guys. I'm super excited. So let's get started. We are already in December. That's absolutely crazy. It's incredible. I love December so much. I'm so excited. I've been watching Christmas movies for over a month now and listening to Christmas music. The decorations have been up for a good while, so I've been in the Christmas spirit and I'm super excited the rest of the world is joining me in it now too. The first finished object, so I realized after I had uploaded the last Yarn Talk video that there were two projects I completely missed last week that were finished. I had spoken about them before. One of them was the work in progress for that week, the work in progress Wednesday, and it was done because I finished it that Wednesday, but I completely forgot to show it to you guys. So I'm gonna start with that one. It is the frog from Amigurumi. The book is called Amigurumis. It's a really cute book that has a lot of adorable amigurumi patterns. The book was popping up in people's Dollar Trees. I wasn't able to find it, but I got it. Well, I wasn't able to find it in person, but I bought it online for like $5. It's a really good book. Super cute. It has really good patterns, so I definitely would recommend it. I did mine a little bit different. I actually think I have the book here so I could show you guys. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so mine is a little bit different. I did end up doing the eyes different than what I showed that day in that video. I was talking a little bit about the eyes. Well, I ended up taking off a couple rows because, I don't know. Here's the original frog, and then this one's mine. So the eyes are a big difference. Well, not a big, but that's one of the differences. And then the front feet. So the way they did it up here, it's round. How would I explain that? I guess it's not flat. Up here, they're still like round. So when I finished the leg, I single crocheted it like flat, so then it was easier to sew it on because it is harder to sew these round pieces onto like the amigurumi than flat pieces. Those are a lot easier, but I liked making it. It was a lot of fun. The legs were really interesting. I hadn't done anything like that, so I always love when you're doing something new. It's always fun to learn. So yeah, I did have extra green yarn and I just ended up winding it into a ball because I was gonna make a second one. Valerie from Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet said that I should make a girl, which I really like that idea. But then I wanted to make new things too. But I might make a second one to go with it. I also put like pink yarn to embroider like cheeks on it. I don't know if they look like cheeks, but yeah, that's how my frog came out. This was using the Big Twist yarn from Joann's. I used 2 strands and if I'm not mistaken, a 6.5 millimeter hook. So it came out really big. But if I used a 5 millimeter hook, it would have come out a lot smaller. So that is the first finished object from the Amigurumi book. So I've made 2 projects from this book so far, and I do like it. I really want to make the bird also, so that'll probably be soon, probably January, February. But I've done the turtle and the frog so far, but these are really cute. Definitely recommend that book. What else? Okay, then last week I also forgot to show the Snorlax. So at the end of the Yarn Talk video last week, I showed that it was really close to being finished. I just needed to embroider the face. So here he is. It's just so simple to embroider. I just forgot to show it to you guys, but it's just a mouth and then the 2 eyes, and all 3 are just lines. So really fun. this Snorlax pattern is a free pattern, and I believe I found it last time. It took some digging to find that pattern because there are a lot of Snorlax patterns, but I wanted to find this specific one, and I've had it for a few years in a binder because I printed it out a long time ago, but I was able to find it, so it'll be in the description box below. It is a free pattern. It works up pretty big. I use a 5mm hook, and this is just using one strand of yarn, not like the frog. This is just one strand with a 5mm hook, and for the blue it uses almost a whole skein of yarn. The tan not as much, but yeah, it works up big. So that's that. Okay, finished objects for this week. It's another Pokemon. So this pattern also took me a long time to find because there's a lot of Diglett patterns. And this one isn't even like an actual, like on a crochet pattern website. It's on, I think it's on like some forum of like where people are showing their different like art. And someone posted a Diglett on there and also the pattern. So it's not the easiest pattern to read either. I actually got really confused when it got to the dirt, the baubles, and I winged it. So I don't think I would recommend this pattern, but it's gonna be in the description box just in case you guys want to try it. It's just a hard to understand pattern, but if you've already done Amigurumi, you can kind of like do your own thing with the bottom. So that's what I ended up doing because I got really confused reading it, and I second guessed myself a lot, but it turned out okay. I mean, you can tell it's Diglett, and the part that's confusing is just down here. So yeah, I think it turned out cute. This was the project that I was working on during the crochet and chat. So I was doing like all of these rounds of single crochet, which I'm pretty sure there was like 20 something, like in the high 20s, so like 25, 27 maybe, but it came out really cute. It's a fun project to do like in the car or during like a movie when you can crochet and not pay attention, because when you're doing all this, it's so repetitive, which I like making him. This is the second one that I've made, but yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of time goes into making a Diglett this size. But for the yarns, I used this brown is Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby, very brown. The black is just Red Heart. The pink is actually a Mainstays pink yarn, so it's super soft, and I got my hair there, I'm always shedding. And then the grays, they're actually both from Hobby Lobby, the Crafter's Secret. They have two different shades of gray, so it's both of those. And then for the body, I just did not the body, sorry, the bottom, I just did that darker gray down there. So really cute, fun pattern. If you're okay with winging the bottom, then you would like be okay. Basically, I don't understand what the pattern was trying to tell me to do. So for the bottom part, I did end up doing like baubles and then a row of single crochet and then baubles and then single crochet. For the color changes, I had to do my own thing because again, I did not understand what the pattern was saying. And if I remember correctly, the pattern says to do one row of baubles in the light gray, one row in the dark gray, and then the third row mix them. But I thought that would look kind of funny, so I just mixed them in all the rows. Yeah, so that is the finished Diglett, the first finished object for this week. Then I have some really fun ones I'm super excited about. So last time I showed that I made a potato. This is my pattern, that it's a Easter bunny potato, and I redid it but using blanket yarn, and I didn't add the Easter ears to it, the bunny ears. So this is the original potato from that pattern that I made. And I just wanted to show the difference with blanket yarn. So this is using just worsted weight yarn, and this is using blanket yarn. And then I felt like making some more potatoes, so I went ahead and using 2 strands of this same yarn, the worsted weight yarn, and I want to say it was an 8mm hook. I made another potato. I actually made 2 more. So I don't know, I really like making potatoes. They're just so cute. They're so simple, but I think they're adorable. And I wanted to show the difference with like using blanket yarn, worsted weight yarn, or like if you're doubling worsted weight yarn, it's almost the same as using blanket yarn. So basically, doubled worsted weight yarn, blanket yarn, and then 1 strand, just regular worsted weight yarn. 5mm hook, 8mm hook. I believe I used 8 for this one as well. So look how adorable. I really enjoyed this pattern. I feel like I'm gonna make a Santa hat for one of them, probably this one, but they're just so cute and they're a lot of fun. They work up so quick. When I finish one, I just want to make another. Yeah, if you have like time, make a potato. They're so much fun and they're so adorable. Like, who doesn't like potatoes? They're so cute. That is all for finished objects, but I do have a couple works in progress. So the first 2 works in progress, I'm actually gonna go grab them, so I'll be right back. So I do have 2 more works in progress, and they're not as close to being finished as like this dinosaur, but I'm having a lot of fun with them. This one actually will be done really soon, probably tonight. I'm working on another Pickles the Pig. So this is a pattern on my Etsy, my Ravelry. It's a really fun pattern. It works up super quick, and it's especially a lot of fun to use different yarn weights with, because it comes out all sorts of sizes. If you double your yarn, use blanket yarn, it's just a lot of fun. I'm just using worsted weight yarn with this one, and it's just gonna be a pale yellow pig. I believe this is, I love this yarn. It feels like I love this yarn. It's super soft. So I have the 2 front legs and then the 2 back legs, so I just have to put the safety eyes in, close it, stuff it, and then make the snout and the ears. So I'm almost done with this one. It'll probably be finished for the next video. And then I am working on a Timothy the T-Rex that was in the last video. I forgot to bring him, but he's almost done. I just have to sew everything together. I did end up using a different pink to finish it up because I ran out of the original yarn that I was using. But we're going to look at it on the bright side that I finished another skein of yarn. And it's a little extra colorful because it has 2 shades of pink in it. But that was also using the this burgundy yarn from Mainstays, and then the pink from Mainstays as well. If I remember, I'll put a picture of it's all the pieces being laid out. But if not, either way, I'm going to show him in the next video as hopefully a finished object. The very last work in progress that I have, I am excited about, super excited about, and nervous at the same time because I've never ever worked on anything like this. I am making a, what is this even called? I feel like it's not a shawl, I don't think, because it has like a neck thing to it too. It's called hooded scarf pattern. Okay, it's a hooded scarf. It says hooded cowl, crochet, hooded scarf, triangle scarf, boho, fringe scarf. So I'm gonna call it a hooded scarf. It's a beautiful pattern. I purchased this, oh, it says on there, let's see, when did I buy it? I bought it on Etsy. Where did it go? I thought that'd be interesting to see. Okay, April of 2020. So I've had it for quite some time, and I've been a little scared well, a lot scared to make it because I don't make things like this. Typically, amigurumi, that's it. I made slippers for myself once. That was really hard. I made a headband for myself and I made it really, really big. What I think that's like it. I've made a scarf for myself before, but I didn't end up liking it. Yeah, I typically just make amigurumi, so I'm really not familiar with making anything like this. And reading these patterns is a lot different than reading amigurumi patterns. Well, maybe it feels that way because there was a lot of stitches that I did not recognize. I had to Google a lot of them. It has on there explanations of the stitches, but if it's something completely new to me, I have to Google it and YouTube it. So the first time making it, which is now, I'm sure this is going to take me a lot longer than if I make it again, because then I'll be more familiar with the stitches. But this is the scarf. It's so beautiful. Hopefully you can see it on there. Oh, my screen looks really dirty. But it's, maybe if I brighten the screen too. Let's see. There we go. So this part like bunches up here, or you can wear it as like a hood. This is like the listing photos on Etsy. So it is a paid for pattern. It was $5.99, but it's so beautiful, and you can tell a lot of work goes into a pattern like that, so I was happy to pay it. And I started it 2 nights ago. I haven't touched it since, but I was like surprised. I restarted it once, and so the second time I didn't get very far when I restarted it. I think I was on the second row. I just was like, what? I had to reread that. But yeah, it's going. I don't know if it's going well, but it's going. This is what I have so far. So somehow I think this is the triangle part. And this is going to be a Christmas gift for my sister if hopefully it works out well. But I'm really liking this. I've never made anything with like the details like that. So I'm interested to see how this turns out. I believe I have 5 more repeats of doing this, which each repeat is 5 rows. So I was thinking it's going to take more time as it gets bigger. So part of me wants to do, every time I'm working on this, do at least one of those repeats. I'm not saying like do it in the next 5 days, like 1 repeat every day, because I probably won't be able to have the opportunity to work on this every day. But I think that's a good goal, is say the next 2 weeks. Well, actually Christmas is coming. I kind of forgot. Maybe then I will have to, in the next week. So I'm giving myself 7 days. Out of those 7 days, I have to do at least 5 of them, 1 repeat every day. Of course, I could do more if I have the chance to do more than just 1 repeat. That would be amazing. But I think that's a good goal. And then I have the scarf or the hood part, because it's the same. You can just use it as a hood or as a scarf. But I'm excited. This is beautiful. This yarn, I bought this specifically for this, so I'm excited. I feel like I've never worked with yarn this fancy before. But this is just acrylic yarn. So I don't know. I am using a 5mm hook. I did try different hooks, but since this is a little bit thinner and I crochet really tightly, it just, if I used a bigger hook, it was leaving, I don't know. I just felt more comfortable using my 5mm hook. So hopefully that is not a problem with it. But this is Lion Brand Yarns Heartland, and the color is Yosemite. I love that. It says 135 Yosemite. I don't know if that number is important. Oh, maybe it's the dye lot, maybe. It's a medium 4, and this comes with 251 yards. So I have 3 of these, I believe I purchased for this specifically. That should be enough. I'm excited to see how this turns out. This is probably the project that I'm the most excited for, but also I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to make it, or that it's going to look weird, and then either I won't want to give it to her, or I'll give it to her with the fear of, like, what if she doesn't even like it? Like, she would never tell me she doesn't like it. That's the thing. But I don't want to give her something that doesn't look good either. So I'm just gonna make it for right now. Try not to pressure myself too much. Just have fun with it. This is the first time I'm ever doing anything like that. So yeah, so we'll see how it comes out. I'm excited. Hopefully it works out well. If not, worst come to worst, if it doesn't look good, I'll just keep it for myself. But I'm excited because I do want that to be a present for her. But yeah, I am going to go work on some more crocheting. Let's see, anything exciting this week? Actually, I do have some new patterns that I'm super excited for. I want to show them to you so bad, but I'm gonna wait until they are posted. I'm working on 2 new ones, and there has already been a pattern released this week. I briefly talked about it in the last video yesterday, but it is the teacup teddy bear pattern. I love that pattern so much. It's head, body, arms, legs, and tail are all in one piece. The only thing you have to sew on is like the muzzle and then the 2 ears. So it's just 3 pieces and you get a really cute teddy bear. And of course it's the same thing where, like, if you use different yarn weights, you can have so much fun with it. I like making them. So far I've made them mostly with worsted weight yarn, and they're just adorable. They work up quick, so those are really cute for like classroom gifts. If you're doing like Christmas gifts for like your kids class, they do work up really quickly. So, and minimal sewing, so that's always really nice. I think those would be cute for like Valentine's Day too, if you put like a candy with it, for like the classroom. I miss those days. Handing the Valentine's, those are always so much fun. And the Christmas parties in the classrooms, I miss those too. It's okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. I have some exciting things planned for the weekend that I can't really talk about just yet, but I will probably in the next video once it already happens. Let's see, anything else? I think that's probably it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys were able to get some crocheting done this week. I'd love to know what you guys are working on and what you guys have planned to make for Christmas presents. I'm worried about the hooded scarf, but I am gonna just hope that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good, and I'm excited to keep you guys updated on that as well. So I'm gonna go edit this video and work on uploading it because it takes forever too. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. Ours was a lot of fun. We ate well, watched movies, and yeah, we just stayed home. It was the first time last year we didn't either, but we didn't go Black Friday shopping. I didn't need anything. I'm getting some Christmas shopping done little by little, so I'm excited. What do I have coming up this week? This month, sorry. I want to go ice skating, so hopefully I'll get that done. Not get that done, but hopefully I'll get to go. I would like to go to the Charlie Brown Museum. It's so much fun. I talked about that maybe it was like a year ago. I'm not sure, but I talked about it before. It's so cute. I love Charlie Brown, and it is in Northern California. It's a couple hours away from here, but we typically try to go in winter because it's so adorable. But it's even cuter during winter. And they have ice skating and like Snoopy's warm cafe. It's so adorable. I want to go there. Yeah, I think that's like the majority. I want to watch like so many Christmas movies, but I have a good start. I'm pretty into my Christmas movies, so I'm super super excited. For us, well, for me, um I have a lot of like classic movies that I watch, and the newer ones are actually, there's some decent ones coming out, so I'm excited for that. Hallmark Channel, always on. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I've been blabbing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go so I can go watch my Christmas movies and finish up some of my works in progress and edit this video. But thank you again so much for watching, and if you continued watching after I already thanked you guys like 3 times. But I absolutely love making videos, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel so you can see when I have new videos and all the projects that I'm working on. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!